Hi, welcome to Second Chances Farm. I'm Robbie Jester. Today we have Brooke Chase from Simply Be Cookin. She's gonna make, it looks fantastic. It's looking like breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day. So I can't wait till she gets into it. Can you tell us what you're making today?
Today we are going to make a breakfast hash, and basically the premise of this dish is that you want to use things that you already have left over, simple ingredients, and don't let them go to waste so that we reinvent them and create a really delicious, wonderful dish that is also healthy for you.
Awesome. Well, we can get right into it if you're ready.
Okay, great. So first I usually like to start off with just talking about what ingredients you're gonna need. Again, we're using things from your refrigerator. The premise of my show is kind of about making sure that we do that while, like I said, we're eating healthy. And so in my fridge, I had some ham. We're making a breakfast hash, so we're gonna use potatoes as our main ingredient. We've got some onions, and we want to add some greens to that. So we have the wonderfully homegrown blend of kale. We've got 2 different kinds of kale, and then we have some parsley that we're gonna add. And what was the other thing that we put in here? Arugula. Arugula. We have arugula.
Awesome.
Okay, so arugula, kale mix, and then we have some red pepper. We have some onion. I have a red or a white onion here. I like to use both because it just adds all the colors. I always try to eat all the colors of the rainbow. And butter to heat up the pan. And then we're also gonna have, for spices, really simple, just garlic and onion powder. All right? So first thing we're gonna wanna do is put some butter in our pan. Get that nice and hot. I use a decent amount of butter. Butter is good for you, by the way, now. Even better if you can use clarified butter, which is basically just butter with the dairy removed, but we're just using good old-fashioned butter today.
Yeah, so you could also buy, you know, a grass-fed butter or something like that. I like some of the Irish brands that are out there. They seem to be my favorite flavor profile. They have a little bit of sour note to them as well, which I like. Absolutely.
Okay, so then we are going to take our potato, and you're just gonna wanna dice it up. Okay.
And what type of potato are you using in particular?
These are just russet potatoes, but like I said, I try to use whatever I have. I love little baby rainbow potatoes. You know, any old potato would do. You could use sweet potatoes. Okay, so I'm gonna throw these in here.
Now these are some potatoes that we've already partially cooked, right?
I have pre-cooked these just a little bit since we're on television here. But
okay.
Yeah, there's salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. You're also gonna wanna put your onion in there. So like I said, I already have one cut up here. Just slice it like this. So we've got that sliced. And then just pretend like that's already been cooking for a while. Gonna mix this up a little bit, and then we're gonna add our pepper. So obviously when you're cooking, you wanna make sure that everything is timed just right. So that's why we've gone ahead and put the potatoes and the onion in there first. Next we're gonna add our red pepper, and you just wanna rib that, so you take the middle out. All right, so you can see it's already starting to look gorgeous. Where did that fork go? Right here. Okay. Once everything is a little bit browned, you're gonna add your ham. Now this ham has already been cooked, and so what I did is I just diced it. The more surface area, the more browning we're gonna have here. So I'm gonna add that in there.
Looks great.
Thank you. Then we're gonna add our spices. So like I said, we've got garlic and onion powder in here. We're gonna hit it with a little salt. however that thing works. Oh, take the lid off, that's good. Okay, same with some pepper. These are very nice shakers, by the way.
They are very nice. You're not the first person to do that too, by the way.
One time I actually did the same thing, and I took the lid off and then all the salt went. And I was like, well, it's a good thing we need a lot of salt today. Okay. All right, so once everything is looking pretty brown, which this is looking pretty good, smells pretty good too, we are gonna add some of our greens stuff. Greens. So where's my parsley? Oh, here it is.
So these are beautiful greens from Second Chances Farm. Now, Second Chances Farm isn't just Second Chances in name, it is also a mission. So we believe that it is our duty to help others and to serve others. So with Second Chances Farm, all of the food here is grown by returning citizens who are, you know, working towards a life or a path in agripreneurship, as well as our other mission here is to tackle food insecurity.
And I just want to say how happy I am to be on this show, because it really directly aligns with my show, which is really about using the food that you have, not being wasteful in the kitchen, helping to do your part to save our environment and waste less. And like I said, eating healthy is just so important to every single thing else that you do. And I really believe that you can still eat whatever you want, you just make it differently. You can still, you know, eat that really delicious, great breakfast. I mean, look at this. Mm-hmm. Banging, right?
It looks great.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more greens. I always underestimate those. And then what we're gonna do, this is sort of like my secret ingredient, is we're gonna take the egg and we're just gonna kind of make a little hole right here and crack this in there. And yeah, you can just turn it up a little bit. And then I'm gonna hit it with the pepper and the salt directly right on that egg. And then we're just gonna sort of mix it around like this. And so now you've just really got everything all in a big bowl. So what I love about this dish too is that it's great for making a little bit ahead of time. If the kids are all, you know, getting ready, you can just sort of be downstairs cooking breakfast, and then, you know, you just take a big spoonful and give everybody their plate and they can eat it and you're out the door. So, and it's also great for dinner. I mean, you really have everything that you want here. You have your protein, you have your veggies, you have your starch, which is gonna be filling in that potato. You can also use, like I said, sweet potatoes. And this is just a really great all-around healthy dish. And when we plate it, you're gonna see that it's the whole, all of the food groups right here. All right, so we are just gonna drizzle a little bit of this local honey. It's called Iris and Costello. It's right across the street from my house. The bees are at the Rodney Reservoir, which is now an urban garden. Honey is really good for you. It's full of antioxidants. We've got some avocado here, which is also has really good fat in it for you. It's very filling. And there you have it. We're just gonna put a little bit more parsley right on top. Let's put a little mint right on here too. There you have it.
Looks delicious. So because the team here does such a great job growing this stuff, we want to make sure that, here you go, hold that. We want to make sure that we give them the first shot at tasting everything. So we have Janelle here from the farm. She's been helping us out a ton over the last couple of days. And just to let you know how fresh it is, literally we're standing here, we go, hey, can you go cut us some mint? Hey, can you go cut us some kale? And she's been bringing it back. So we want to give her the first shot at this.
There you go. You're welcome.
Really good.
Thank you.
It's really healthy too.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's a compliment.
It tastes terrible for you, right?
Yeah, it's delicious. And I really can taste the arugula in there.
It is arugula. Arugula, kale, and parsley. So hopefully it just kind of gives it that perfect little bit of sort of brightness to, yeah.
Also, this seems like one of those things where you can really kind of get creative with it, like whatever.
Absolutely. So like I said, the purpose of it is to really use what you've got in the fridge. So if you have sausage, if you have ham, if you have some chicken, you can really use whatever you already have. Instead of, you know, red pepper, you could throw in any other kind of pepper or some butternut squash or whatever, zucchini, whatever kind of other things that you have in the vegetable that you don't want to go bad, because that's what we don't want to happen. And then of course when you add it with some fruit and some avocado, you have a whole, you could have some toast. It's just a perfect dish. So.
Yep. Well, thanks guys for tuning in to Second Chances Farm today. Brooke, thank you for sharing with us this morning. It looks and smells delicious. Please check Brooke out at Simply Be Cooking, and have a great day. Thank you.